Արգելի ունկնդիրներ, մենք շարունակում ենք հայ իրավաբանների համագումարի շրջանակում մեր հարցազրույցների շարքը բանախոսների եւ մասնակիցների հետ։ Այս պահին մեր մեդիասրահում մեզ է միացել Բարձր քրեական դատարանի նախկին զեկուցող եւ Մարդու իրավունքների միջազգային դիտորդական կենտրոնի տնօրեն Արգենտինայից տիկին Իրենե Վիկտորիա Մասիմինոն։ Զրույցը վարելու ենք անգլերեն լեզվով, որովհետև տիկին Մասիմինոն խոսում է անգլերեն, թեպետ արդեն տիրապետում է փոքրինչ հայերենի. Thank you very much for joining us. Right now we're going to discuss a couple of questions in regards to the panel discussion that you were moderating before, which was dedicated to Nagorno-Karabakh issue and post-war legal processes. Can you provide some details in regards to the discussions that we had today?
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much for having me here. This has been a wonderful conference so far, which started yesterday with a visit to the memorial, the Genocide Memorial. As it was mentioned during the conference, during our panel, this is a continuation actually of that genocide which had its peak in 1915, but that it started long before. The panel was a very interesting panel. It had a mix of officials of Armenia, of the Republic of Armenia, working internally and internationally, like Yegishe Kirakosyan, Anahit Manasyan, the current ombudsperson of the Republic of Armenia, also Alexis Demerjian, who is actually a member of the diaspora, but works at the International Criminal Court at the prosecutor's office. Also Vilen Gabrielian, a member of the National Assembly, and Luciana Minasian, a colleague of mine, a lawyer as well, who has been working with me and a lot of lawyers in the diaspora in many legal issues since actually the 2020 war broke out. I think the panel was very interesting because it mixed a lot of the work that is being done internally and internationally via diaspora, and it's a venue to help us, this has become a venue to help us gather and exchange efforts that at one point were a little bit detached. I have to say, as I said in my panel, that Anahit has been a great help to us, a wonderful help in the legal issues that we have undertaken, and that we probably in the future will take. So it's not only about the panel, but the whole conference is a very, very relevant conference for the pressing issues that in many, many aspects that are now in Armenia and are Armenians suffering from Artsakh and from Armenia as well. So I think this has been and will continue to be a very important event.
Thank you very much. And I wonder whether you had a kind of experience before of collaboration with all kind of Armenian state bodies and also with lawyers from diaspora before this conference, of course.
Yes, we have actually since 2020, since the break of the 44-day war, we've been collaborating with diaspora from Germany, Switzerland, the US. Many reports have been written. They were sent to the CERD, the committee of the UN Committee of the Treaty Against Racial Discrimination. Many reports regarding cultural heritage, the destruction of cultural heritage, which we know is a common practice carried by Azerbaijan, unfortunately, and it's of really, really high risk now in the territory of Artsakh, of course, because it has been unfortunately lost. This has been a very difficult 30 days for us because everything, as I mentioned at the beginning of my panel, everything that we've been fighting for seems to have been lost now. And that's why we have to join efforts even stronger now in order to face the future that the near future and also the longer future ahead of us. We've collaborated with offices, as I mentioned, Anahit, the Armenian embassy in Argentina is also of great collaboration with us. Many institutions have paid support to us, but we need more support, of course. There is never enough, unfortunately, but because of there is new issues every day, prisoners of wars, civilians detained, tried in sham trials in Baku, unfortunately, etc. So there is a lot of work to do.
And what are the exact areas of collaboration that you think, for example, we can utilize the potential of the Armenian diaspora? I mean, especially the potential of Armenian lawyers from diaspora.
Well, I think Armenian lawyers from the diaspora have a great international expertise from what I've noticed.
Yeah.
All of us have been working in international legal issues, international criminal issues, even prior to this situation. There are experts in genocide, I am myself in that, or international crimes in general, crimes against humanity, war crimes. So I think Armenia can benefit from that incredible expertise that the diaspora has in this field, but in many others. The previous panel, 2 hours, was on arbitration, and there's great diaspora lawyers working on issues of arbitration and mediation as well. So I think there are many venues where we can give, to Armenia and the challenges that Armenia will face in the future. Not only regarding the war and the displacement and the
Yes.
loss, the right to self-determination, the loss of the land, and the cultural heritage, the relevance that we always want to highlight, the relevance of preserving the cultural heritage, because that's what makes the identity of the peoples. And so I think all of that is crucial. The expertise of the diaspora is crucial in all of that.
And my final question, what do you think, can we, for example, launch a network of Armenian lawyers as an outcome of this conference, of this assembly?
I think we are in touch with many. There's no one joint, I guess, council maybe, or commission of lawyers. I think we are in touch. I think further efforts, of course, can be done to get us more in communication. Probably sometimes this has been a great venue so far to meet new people that I haven't in this past 3 years met. So I think it's of course, there is always room for improvement, and I hope this place is the start of that.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your time. Իսկ ես հիշեցնեմ, որ մեզ էր միացել Բարձր քրեական դատարանի նախկին զեկուցող եւ Մարդու իրավունքների միջազգային դիտորդական կենտրոնի տնօրեն Արգենտինայի տիկին Irene Victoria Massimino.
Thank you. Thank you.